And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Towing the slab in today's game, Tarik Skubal. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per nine ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Meadows makes the grab, one away. Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. The count 2-1. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third baseman, Jose
Now
Ramirez.
It's Jose Ramirez. Snap throw to first. Thomas back on a dive. Missed with a changeup. And now 3 balls and a strike. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. This one in the air, right field. Carpenter squeezes it. 2 down. Jhonkensy Noel will hit next.
Right fielder Jhonkensy
2
Noel.
gone, but the go-ahead run is at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. Back at Comerica Park. And today's starter, Ben Lively. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 4th home run of the season. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. Check swing, went around, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. He goes down looking. Here's Riley Green. Next offering misses down and away.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it, and there's one down. And now, Daniel Schneemann.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Hauls it in, and there's two away. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Catcher Bo Naylor.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Detroit, Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Leading off for the Tigers, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting sixth,
Now,
Winslow
Winslow Perez.
Winslow Perez.
That one down the line. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. And here is Jake Rogers. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. What a stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
And there's a ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss and a slider.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Meadows snags it for the second out. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Cleveland, center fielder Lane Thomas.
2 down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Carpenter makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
In for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting ninth.
So here's Baez now.
Baez.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Noel pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup, Parker Meadows. Up now for the Tigers. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper, Rocchio. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Second baseman.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting,
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Riley Green.
Just off the inside edge. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. As we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here is Carlos Santana. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Noel, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right side. Keith. On to first. 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Thomas makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now here is Wenzel Perez.
Third baseman, Wenzel Perez.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, Schneemann. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting,
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Rogers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Gabriel Arias. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
This one popped up. Keith. One away. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Brian Rocchio.
Now batting. Shortstop,
2 down, nobody
Brian
on. And we're at the
Rocchio.
top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air. Ibanez settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Andy Ibanez.
First baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Lively, winds and deals. And that is out of play. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting.
And now it's Baez.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That one missed. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Schneemann sizing this one up. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Top 6. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you can.
That hit him.
That ball hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Off for Cleveland, center
No
fielder,
outs.
Lane
Runner at
Thomas.
first. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. Fly ball to right. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
Definitely wants to
Jose
stay out of the double
Ramirez.
play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Almost got him.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one high in the air to left center. Brings it in, out, number 2. New pitcher for the Tigers, Jason Foley.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Well, one-run game. Now at the plate, Colt
Second
Keith.
baseman, Colt Keith.
Jacob Junis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one
Now
close
pitching
here,
for
and this is where a bullpen can give their
Number
players a
16,
chance to fight back into the game.
Jacob Junis.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sometimes a hitter will
One
go
ball,
up there and
2
guess,
strikes.
and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Now the left
batting
fielder, Riley
left
Green.
fielder, Riley Green.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nice grab. There's one. Out. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Now pitching
Welcome
for
back.
the
We're in the
Tigers.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Alex
55.
Lang. He's been so good
Alex
against lefties.
Lang.
Carlos
Leading
Santana
off for
digs in for the Guardians.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Baez fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Daniel Schneemann getting ready to hit.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Gabriel Arias. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean,
One ball,
nice
2
job
strikes.
just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That
2
one
balls,
almost got him.
2 strikes. The count's full.
And that one in the air center field. Meadows. And that's the third out. Back here in Detroit, set for the last half of the seventh. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
And they'll do it again. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now here is Wenceel Perez. Next pitch, not close, up high. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. To the right side. Dive, and he's got it. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting,
Jake Rogers.
catcher,
Now at
Jake
the plate.
Rogers.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Man at first, one away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Off balance feed, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat.
Tyler Holt into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No outs, runner at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. This one in the air. Baez makes the catch for the out. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that is gone. His 7th home run of the season. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-2. Here comes Lane Thomas. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Nicely done for the out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Gone. Straight straight into the visitors' bullpen. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-2. Tommy Kahnle taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Jhonkensy Noel. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Stays alive. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Carlos Santana. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Andy Ibanez. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Cade Smith.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Smith.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. Now it's Javier Baez.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
That's a little bit low.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Baez around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. 1 down, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And a count 1-2.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Grant Herter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's a strike, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way, puts it away for the out. So now here's the DH, Gabriel Arias. One down, base is empty.
Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left field, way back there. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. He made him pay for that one. Third home run of the season. It's 5-3. One out, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Baez. And it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the DH, Gleyber Torres. Emmanuel Clase on to try and close it out.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And that's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Makes the catch, and there's one away. Down the third baseman, Wenzel Perez. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into left center, base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. See you later. Home run number 5 on the season, and we have a tie ball game. It's 5-5. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. This one in the air center field. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. The batter now, Javier Baez. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a drive. Deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And the Tigers walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.